My name is Charzilla. I'm a makeup mentor. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Let me know if this helps. We're going to add some concealer. This will keep everything in place. It makes the colors so much more vibrant. So we want to get a thin layer. Started with a transition. Going to put this almost all over my lid. I'm not going to put it down here because we've got some other plans in store for that. Take it out right here. You can start to see the dimensions. So I'm going to pick up on a large fluffy brush some of the darker color, or tap it, concentrating out here on the outer edge. Bring it out further than you think you should. I'm just picking up some more of the same color. The more you apply, the darker. You want to bring it straight out here. We're going to clean this up, but I want to make sure you get it to the edge. You'd rather it go up and out. Third color is pumpkin spice here on the edge. I am taking caramel sauce. If you do it gradually, I'm just tapping. And each time I'm going a little bit more in, doing it very light, lighter, lighter, so it fades it in. So I'm doing it like medium, and then I'm doing it light, light. Just trying to stamp some of that over. The lighter, the more I go in, so it fades it. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that caramel sauce over here. Darkens it up even more. Let's dip into chocolate scuffle. I want to make the darkest part on the very outer corner. I'm not going to take this one near as high up. I'm bringing it out. I'm going to clean that up, and it's the darker the better. You don't want to take it any further over than right here where the white part of your eye is. Now all that's going to be gone. Drag that up way more than you think you're supposed to. This is why I don't do my foundation until after. Trust the process. I got this new brush, Mad Love Cosmetics. I'm going to dip it into the very first transition color I used. I'm going to be using this angle part right here, flat, perfect size. Bristles are very, very light. And you can take some of that transition color, tap it in between where your eyebrows are, pick up your eyeshadow, and then I just stamp it, take it flat, flat and sideways here, and I just stamp in between those two colors, basically straddling them. Just stamp it. And look how nicely that blends. I'm going to take a Q-tip here, the outer corner, and I'm angling up all this color underneath. I just used up my soda water. This is why I clean up all that stuff underneath your foundation. It's going to make it look, ugh. You've got hooded eyes, watch this. It's a game changer. Here's how you make a cut crease. Take some concealer, and you're going to place it on the bottom, your lower lid only. Pretty good amount, because what you're going to do, going to transfer up here, and it's going to show you how high you should have your cut crease. I take it all the way over here to the brown. You ready for the magic? All right, it's going to tell me. You see? You see that where it stamped it up higher? That's how much I need to bring it up so you can actually see my eyeshadow when my eyes are open. I go a little step further because I'm extra. Take that all the way over to the inner corner of my eye, sometimes even past it. It doesn't matter what shape you have. It's going to tell you where your cut crease should be. That will give you your template. We're going to do the liquid eyeliner. Looking straight for the mirror, I'm going to come out of my wing. Here at my pupil, looking straight forward, drag it over my hood. Once your face is moisturized, I get my primer. This is a putty primer where I have any wrinkles, beauty lines, or anywhere that you feel like you're really soft in that whole area. So whatever I put on top is going to be like, smell this butter. It's great for my maturing skin. It's really going to smooth it and make it more like it's just, you can't even feel the imperfections. It's going to seep in and give you a smooth surface for your foundation. It's going to lock in that foundation. Each layer makes a difference. They all serve a purpose and work together to come for the same common goal. My favorite foundation, Makeup Revolution. It's concealer and foundation in one. And you can just put little dots on there. That way you won't overdo it. I love this brush. I dab it all over my skin. And because it's got the concealer in there already, I don't have to color correct or even use concealer. I work my way up though. Like I said, I don't put nothing directly under my eye. This helps me so much. And to me, that looks better. I don't put it directly underneath there because it just defines my wrinkles. I'm going to take setting powder. It's all over my brush. I want it to be even. Thin layers that make all the difference in the world. Thin and even. This is setting my whole face. Even my eyes. Now that we've got it one color, we're going to put our dimension back into our face. Contour. I have forever loved this e.l.f. contour palette. Forever. It's powder. But I'm getting older, so I've been trying to switch some things up lately. So I've got dual stick, Wet n Wild contour stick. That's the color, the contour. And then here it's got a highlight. Here. And all through here. Off the second chin. We're going to hide her. We don't like letting her out in public. But everybody's face will talk to you if you'll listen. It'll talk to you and tell you exactly where you're supposed to put these items. Right above your ear here. Diagonal down. Your contour needs to go right above that. All the way from here. It's getting more on the brush. Oh, you know what though? Wait for it. Stop it. Did I just do a thing? Surely not. No, I couldn't have. You don't want to bring it any further than when your cheeks start to come in. You want to give it dimension, but you don't want to sink in. I'm going to start blending this by tapping it. This takes a little bit of time. You want to achieve this right here. This is extra, literally. It really masks that extra chin that I did not want. I'm blending that in really good. It's going to work as your shadow. I got my contour brush. Go down and flick up. Down, flick up. Flick it like I'm trying to sweep it off the porch, like the last little sweep before it just goes down the stairs. That way it goes up higher instead of lower. Try to keep it in your hairline. Looks more natural. Looks just like shaded. It's just starting to pull that face, that dimension back in your face. Now you can go back in and deepen it up if you want. These darn jowls. Put a little bit more of that contour there. And just slim it a little bit more. Makeup is amazing. This is a new brush that Mad Love Cosmetics has in. And it is multi-use. I'm going to take some of my concealer, dab it on this brush, straight down. See how it's angled and going straight down my nose, and it gives it a perfect width, and it makes things a lot more easy to keep symmetrical. Where it goes a little slope, you want to make a little shadow right here before it slopes. Do it all around this part. So I put a little here on my little cupid area. But you see how this is all just like starting to come together? I wiped off that same brush. I'm going to go back in and do some blending with that same exact brush. Blend that. I'm going to contour the outside of my lips. Just barely overlining. Blur that. I just lightly did it. Okay. I love this Maybelline Fit. I'm seeing it travel around TikTok now. Love this stuff. Okay, so you see right here, I'm going to get a good heaping wad of that, a good bit of that, and I'm gonna bring it down. God, just like that. It's so pretty. It really makes everything flow together. See how it just like help blend that out? And I'm just take it over all the places I contoured, and it just really helps bring all those colors together. White pencils are very handy for several different reasons. Before you put your highlight on, Go in with your white eye pencil and place it where you're going to have your highlight. I'm going to just kind of dab it in just a little bit. And I'm just going to place my highlight on top of that. A little here. And right here. See what we're doing? Let's try this new Made by Mitchell blush. Dab that straight down into my skin. Oh God, it is beautiful. Oh my goodness. So that is right above your contour. Just dabbing that one. Not going down. If anything, you're going to go straight in or even push up a little bit like you did with the contour. Isn't it pretty? Silk Naturals. There's a sprinkle. Start with some lip liner. I'm going to slightly overline my lips. This lipstick stays put. It is from my collection on the other side. Lip gloss, and they're buildable. You can put it on very thin or you build it up. It gives you a magnifying mirror if you have problems seeing. It makes all the difference. Here's a test. Look at my teeth first of all. That don't tell you something. It stays on. Look, I just put it on. I rest my case. This stuff is amazing. Get you a little bit of highlighter. Put right here. And you got shine, baby. Get you some lip gloss. Oh God, look at that.